Here's a step-by-step guide on how to program fractals on MQL4, MetaTrader 4. Let's begin. So if you look at our chart on Euro Yen, you'll see these little arrows. Now these are potential reversal points, and basically out of the top 5 candles, this one's the highest or lowest point. And if you'd like to use something that as a reversal point, fractals are very easy to program. So now we have our basic understanding what a fractal is. Let's begin in programming it. Go to Expert Advisor. We're going to type in Fractals Practice. We're going to be heading to our ontick. Now, this is going to be, we're going to make this as easy as possible. And we're going to make this, we're just going to hit 1. We're going to use equals. Now, if you don't know what a double is, please check out the the pre-videos, and it will explain what it means. So we're going to start off with null. Our time frame will be 0, which is current time frame. Our mode. Now, there's 2 modes when it comes to fractals. It's going to be the upper and lower. So when we're looking at our mode, we look for fractals. See, MACD, RVI, bands, alligator. Fractals is upper mode or lower mode. You can either put 1 or 2 for the value. We're going to put upper. And we're going to put shift. Let's put the shift as 1 back, because typically it's not going to be on the current candle. So now that we have, we're going to just duplicate this a couple times. Okay. Alright, and we're going to change the name a little bit. We're going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now this is a very simple way in just understanding how to program this, guys. Now the shift is basically how many candles back. So we have 1 back, 2 back, all the way back to 6, okay? And here we go. So no errors so far. Now we can do the exact same thing and do lower. All we need to do is, so we have fractals, so we just change this to lower. Now we do have to change the name because you can't have the same name. Okay. And we just add this in right here. And we just scroll down. Alright. So you see on the screen we have candles 1 through 6 back for upper, 1 through 6 back for lower. Now, how can we use this in our program? What we can do is just do an if statement. And we can't do alerts because we're using strategy tester. So what we can do is just put in comments, right? So if something is true, so to say if fractals 1 is greater than, let's see, if fractals 1 is greater than 0, just for an example, because it is above, we'll just do a comment saying comment, and we'll just do a print of it, and we can say here, something like this. So what ends up happening is that if one of these are true, we'll get a comment saying, hey, this is true. And then we can just go back and I'll write it more. So you guys can just do a top line. We can do a top line like this and then type it out. Let's just do the whole thing. Give you guys an example. And do fractals 2. Let me just copy and paste it. I mean, this is a very simple way. You don't have to make it complex in doing this. See? And we just keep going 6 back, and we can tell if any of these are correct. So the second phase of this would be, how would you use it in a setting or on an expert advisor? So if you get an indication on one of these, you can do a buy stop, a sell stop, a buy limit, whatever type of order you're trying to do, combine with it. And if you do that, you can get your trades pretty much set up like that. And hit plus. Let's go down one more line. You got Fractals 3, Fractals 4. Just an example, guys. Remember, make it as easy as possible, so anyone can understand. And all we're doing is just adding them together so they can be read as one line of text. Okay. And line 6. Now we can make it a little bit more visually aesthetic if you guys like when we get to there. So far should be no errors. Okay. So when we get there, on the top left hand of the screen, you'll see like fractals equal. So we can just put an equal sign and a plus, equal sign and a plus. I'm sorry, equal sign and a space, my bad. Equal sign and a space, equal sign and a space, and equal sign and a space. Hit compile. Now you guys can do the same thing for Fractals low. It's just a very simple thing. We do need to add this in here. We need to add some OR statements. So it's basically if this is true or that's true, and we can just do it a bunch of times. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back. Now you guys don't have to put the if statement. I'm just adding that in there, make it a little bit more interesting. But you guys can remove it if you like. So if any of these are true, I'm missing something. Oh. Alright, we got our code. Let's go back to the terminal. Let's go to Fractals Practice. Go to pound yen. Let's do visual mode. Take off optimization. And now, when we get our screen, we're going to add fractals. We'll make sure we hit pause. So when it runs, it won't immediately start. Okay. And then once that happens, we'll be on our way. But if you guys need the code, please check out my website. Also, subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment if you have any questions, and join the Telegram or Discord. We have some conversations about programming and trading, so you guys can improve your skill just by talking to other traders. Okay? And once this runs, you'll be able to see how it's been, how to use it in the top right hand corner. So you guys will see that we already have a value so far. But let me modify the screen a little bit. Okay, let me scoot everything over. Let's go to candlesticks. And let's go to fractals right here. See, we see that on fractals ups, we have our fractal 6 candles back at 156.009. If you see, fractal up. Alright, if we hit play, you'll see that our values keep changing. Okay. Our last fractal up is right here. So what you guys can do is have a counter, or you guys can add like horizontal lines, or you guys can add pending orders at these values. There's a lot of things you can do. As long as you guys get the indication here, you guys can plan out your trade. So I hope this helps out, guys. This is a very simple, easy video for beginners. And if you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section below or on Telegram and Discord. Have a wonderful day.